The life of the bee. The game begins with precise opening moves as the hive comes to life. The hive's first worker bee pawn on e2 moves forward, symbolizing the start of foraging. The environment black responds in kind, matching the hive's energy. A scout bee white knight to f3 leaps into action, searching for nectar-rich fields. The rival swarm sends its own scout black knight to c6, mirroring the hive's explorative efforts. The worker bees advance white pawn to d4, claiming territory and building the hive's foundation. The environment pushes back, capturing one of the hive's workers. Black pawn takes d4. The hive sacrifices its worker for progress, a common story in its life. Challenges arise. The hive grows and the chessboard reflects its intricate dynamics. New moves illustrate the hive's expansion and response to threats. A nurse bee white bishop to c4 positions itself strategically, ensuring the health of the hive's young. The environment counters with its own bishop. Black bishop to c5, representing diseases or invasive species spreading close to the hive. The hive castles white king side, securing its queen king safely behind a wall of worker bees. Meanwhile, a black knight moves to f6, threatening the hive's defenses. The worker bees white pawn to e5 press forward aggressively, challenging the invader. Black's pawn responds d5, creating tension and reflecting the environmental challenges the hive faces. Conflict sacrifices for survival. A predator strikes and the hive must defend itself. A worker bee sacrifices itself. White pawn takes f6, stinging the predator but losing its life in the process. Meanwhile, black captures more territory. Black pawn takes c4, symbolizing continued environmental pressure. The hive responds with precision. A drone white rook to e1 positions itself to strike. Black counters with its bishop b7, blocking the attack, much like how a threat to the hive is contained but not eliminated. The endgame winter's grip. As winter approaches, the hive consolidates. The queen bee white queen to e2 moves into position, signaling the hive's survival strategy. Black castles 00, representing the environment fortifying its challenges as cold and scarcity set in. Worker bees white pawn to h3 form a tight cluster, conserving warmth and protecting the queen. Black mirrors this with a defensive move. Pawn to h6, as both sides brace for the harsh conditions ahead. Checkmate, renewal and continuation. The game concludes with the arrival of spring and the hive prevails. The queen bee delivers a decisive blow. White queen to e8, forcing black rook to capture her. In her sacrifice, the hive's collective effort triumphs as the drone white rook to e8 seals the checkmate. The hive survives another season, ensuring its legacy continues.